Hi, this is Melissa of Wild Hair Fiber Studio, and I am making a video to show you the skein winder, motorized skein winder that I made from a ceiling fan. This is at the request of several other indie dyer types who are looking at this. As you can see, this here is the ceiling fan. The brackets that would normally hold the blades, which are at an angle, I didn't put those on. Instead, I put these boards on. And then I used some PVC and stuff to make these angles. They're wobbly, so I have them taped. That part's not really ideal. I took the wiring of the ceiling fan through the bottom of this board, which is up on little tiny legs, and it runs down here where I just used a regular light switch box and wired it up. So you turn it on and it spins. Now I have found if I set it on medium, because it is a 3-speed fan, that it has enough torque to pull, but not so much that it gets too fast and breaks the yarn. On the slow, it doesn't have enough torque to unwind the yarn. And I find also that these cheapo little folding swifts are the best because it doesn't take a lot of effort to pull them. So I have this all set up so that that's clamped to the board. This is here, this is there. If I had to do it again, I wouldn't have made it all on one board, and I would have had this switch here easier to get to because I'm all the time having to reach under this thing while it's spinning. There is an arm here that I made. Again, some of this stuff's wobbly to guide the yarn on. And let me see if I can hold this with one hand and set it up with another to show you how I do it. So that under there, I'm going to make like a little loop here. Sorry, I needed 2 hands there. So I'm going to loop this here. Then flip the switch. And there it goes. Winding from the Swift over here to the ceiling fan. And I'll just let that go. If it gets a tangle, it'll stop and I'll have to unwind it. But hopefully, I put in plenty of dyer's ties and snap the skeins nice before I get started. So hopefully this will go all the way to the end, and then I can just tie it, lift it off, put another one on, and that's how I did it. I did have to buy a power cord to attach to the wiring. The wiring was pretty simple, just ceiling fan wiring to a regular switch, to a cord, plug the cord in. I over-engineered it, so I used heavier duty stuff than it actually probably needs, but this is completely off-label use of a ceiling fan, so, I wanted to be careful. And I will say, I'm just showing you this. Do with it what you will. No guarantees, no warranties, no, you're on your own because, do your own little Frankenstein with the ceiling fan and wish you the best, but, no warranties implied or expressed or yada, 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 at your own risk, all of that kind of stuff. But anyway, again, this is Melissa Ricks at Wild Hair Fiber Studio. Wildhair.etsy.com, and it's hair, H-A-R-E, if you're interested in my yarns. Oh, and that skein is done. Turn that off. Be careful with this because it will bite, but I can slow it down, and there you see the skein, and I'll just tie it off, lift it off, twist it. I did invest in one of these skein twisters. They're great. But that's what I did. It cost me less than $100 to put it all together. Like I said, the information is free. No warranties. Do with it what you will. And have a wonderful day. Thank you.